Labour leader Keir Starmer has overtaken Boris Johnson in a number of polls about who people think would make the best Prime Minister. But is the leader of the opposition really leading? An extraordinary vote in the Commons on Tuesday night when MPs decided whether they would supported Rule 6. This is the idea that in England, certainly, you can only have a maximum of 6 people in your home at any one time, and that includes children under 12. It's one of the more drastic parts of the so-called lockdown. And what did the Labour Party do? Did they jump up and down and say they opposed it? Did they jump up and down and say they warmly embraced it? No, the worst of all evils, in the vote where there were some Tory rebels who voted against Rule 6, they abstained. Abstained? How can you abstain on such an important issue? Because if they abstain, does that mean Sir Keir Starmer doesn't have a view on Rule 6? Labour MPs sheepishly following him, sitting on their backside when the vote took place. What, none of them had a view? None of them thought, I'll vote against this or I'll support it? That's not called opposition. That's not called leadership. That's called sitting on the fence. That's called wanting to have your bread buttered on both sides. There's been quite a lot of that with Keir Starmer, opting out of the big decision. He wouldn't tell us, would he, if he thought children should go back to school, if the all-powerful teaching unions didn't want to put teachers back in the classroom. And then, of course, we discovered his children were at school the whole time because his wife is a key worker. She supports the NHS. He's doing all right, isn't he, in those polls for Keir Starmer? And he's clearly decided the way to do well is to sit back and let the Tories and the Tory government mess things up. That's not grown-up politics of Keir Starmer. You need to start doing what it says on the tin. You're the leader of the opposition. Start showing some leadership. That's it from me. I'm Andrew Pearce. If you want to hear more from me, why don't you join our daily show here on Mail Plus? Monday to Friday, you'll find us at about 5 p.m.